What's up, YouTube? Alright, so this is an updated video with the warranty with Rhino, and pretty well satisfied. There was a couple of bumps in the road with them. For one, they gave me a hard time with the warranty in the beginning. They wanted me to ship the whole rod back to them under my expenses. Now, it's kind of understandable, but at that time, I just had, barely purchased the rod and reel combo, and didn't want to have to dish out, the $10, $15 to ship back the rod, the full rod to them. And I understand why they do that is because, some people would probably keep the rod and say it broke and get another one and, be scandalous like that and do, try to scandal companies like that. But I had gotten communications with the warranty department, and I told them, look, I got a YouTube channel. I can make you guys a video showing that the rod is damaged. That way you guys can see visually, that it's a bad rod. And I told them that I would show the serial number cut out of the rod and so on and so forth. So basically what they wanted me to do, instead of having to ship the whole rod back, was just cut out the serial number, which is this side right here. And so I did that, and that worked out perfect because it only took me 2 stamps. I didn't have to, spend more money than I didn't want to and shipping the rod back. So I just had to cut out the serial number, ship it, mail it to them in an envelope with an explanation of what happened to the rod. And so the warranty went good. Somewhat, it went good. The next problem was, after about a couple of weeks, I contacted them and asked them if they received my letter with the piece of the rod with the serial number on it. They said my case was closed, and I asked why when I never received my rod. And apparently they forgot to send me a rod, but they closed my case. So it was kind of a good thing that I called and checked on that. Otherwise, I would have never gotten a rod, and my case would have been closed, and I would have been screwed. And so at that point, I told them I never received my rod, and they said they were going to fix that and ship it and do it in overnight shipping. The overnight shipping became about 4 to 5 days, so it almost took about 4 weeks total till I got the replacement rod. The customer service, they're really nice people, but it was just not well organized, and it was kind of upsetting, honestly, because my son's pole was pretty much at a sit still with using another different type of rod. I like these Rhino rods so much that I went and purchased one for myself. You guys seen I was running the Sweep Fire on my Mitchell 300. But I really like the action of these Rhino rods. They're really nice, honestly, they are. And they're really strong. And I've honestly caught some really nice, huge fish with them. And I really like them a lot. And so what I went and did was I went and purchased the medium action rod. You guys can see there. Probably, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it due to the glare. But you can see it. Medium. I ordered the medium action. And the Mitchell 300, this setup right here is mainly for my swim baits, lures, and stuff. I tried to use bait casters, and I don't like bait casters. My dilemma is, if you're going to go fishing, you're going to go fishing, not to be fixing, backlashes and nesting and stuff like that. So I like the spinning reel. And the Mitchell 300 is phenomenal. One hell of a reel, I'll tell you what. If you guys are out to buy a reel, get the Mitchell 300. You guys are going to love it. I'm running 40-pound braid right now on there. I've ran all the way up to 60-pound braid without having backlash or wind knots or anything like that. I've never had any issues with this Mitchell 300, and I love it. So anyways, yeah, what I did was went and purchased the medium action rod with Rhino, and I purchased that at my Walmart, and it costed me, I think, 18 bucks. The original price on them are about $30, and I got it for a good markdown deal. So what was kind of cool, here's the replacement. What's kind of cool, I apologize for recording it on the ground. I just figured I'd do it, you know, just a quick review, and I want to show you guys some a flaw that is within this rod. It's kind of weird, but anyways, what came with this reel, the Rhino reel, was the light medium action, and what they actually sent me was the medium action instead of light medium, which is cool. I actually like medium action a lot better than light medium, and this is you know, mainly we put bait on this, live bait, and that's what my son fishes with a lot. So you can see it's all dirty. So it's kind of cool. They sent me a medium action instead of a light medium action. I like the medium actions a lot better. But what's weird, I'll show you guys here. I have it butt to butt. And what's weird is it's about close to an inch difference in height. And I mean, I was tripping out on that. I was like, well, it's kind of weird, and the eyes don't match up, but they're supposed to be like the same identical rod. And to me, it's weird. I just don't understand it. But you know what? It is what it is. You know, I'm not going to be like trying to send it back to them or nothing like that. It is what it is. It's only an inch thinner. I mean, an inch shorter. So big deal, whatevers. But it just kind of threw me off when I put both rods together, and I was like, whoa, dude, the one I bought from Walmart's bigger than the one that they sent me, but they're exactly identical and the same action. So it was a trip, but whatever. You know, the warranty, you can't go wrong. I mean, if you're going to spend $30 on a rod, you're going to want something with lifetime warranty, or at least, you know, a limited lifetime warranty or some type of warranty period, because you don't want to get out there fish, you know, and something goes wrong where, you know, your rod breaks on you. Then you're like, oh, I'm screwed. There goes $30. I got to go buy another one. You know, with Rhino, I mean, you got this warranty, and it's pretty much unforgiving. You know, it's if the rod fails you or something breaks on it, you know it's going to be replaced without having to spend another dime. And we all got extra rods and stuff laying around until the replacement comes in. You guys see, these are some other good rods and reels that I run. I like Zebco a lot. I don't have a problem with Zebco. It's pretty much your lower budget but good quality brand. This is an Alpha, Zebco Alpha with the Zebco Sweep Fire. I like Zebco a lot, and I don't want to go spend, you know, $80-$90 on a rod. I really don't need to. I got some ocean, well, this is my catfish setup here, and then I got some ocean poles and stuff. And like I said, everybody's got poles laying around. I got a whole bunch of trout poles and stuff here. So in the meantime, if, you know, another one of these Rhino rods was to accidentally break or something and I needed to ship it back, I have, you know, other rods that I can set up with my reels. So Rhino did a really good job. As I stated in the first video, I was not dis talking them or nothing like that. It's just the part that threw me off the most was the fact that these rods are supposed to be indestructible. You're supposed to be able to bend them from, you know, tip to end without them breaking. You know, the eyelids and everything are supposed to be indestructible structure. To where, you know, I mean, the metal will break eventually, but everything on the rod is supposed to be indestructible. And so, you know, that they say, you know, these rods won't break on you. They will. Honestly, they will. But you have the comfortable feeling of knowing that they will be replaced with warranty, which is awesome. And there's not a time set on the warranty. You know, if the rod breaks on you, you call them, say, hey, the rod broke and I need a replacement, and they'll give you the steps on what to take. So Zebco, good job with you guys' warranty. I just wish everything would have been a little bit more squared out and less hassle. So it is what it is. As I stated, you know, I like Zebco Rhino so much that I went and got another rod. They're really nice rods. I could have went, you know, a more expensive brand, but why when you get really good quality with Rhino. Now the Rhino reel, oh, you know what? No, let's jump into one more thing. I'm going to show you guys one more thing with these rods. If you go purchase one, this is where Zebco Rhino screwed up. And hopefully they watch this video. If you purchase one of these rods, you're going to have your hook sets here. And not a very good place to place them. They placed it off to the side like where your reel is. Now when you get your spinning action, your line will snag up on this. It will, if you're using braid, it's going to cause you a wind knot. If you're using mono, it's going to cause you backlash. So usually you guys pretty much know what I'm talking about. It's a little metal hook here where you can put your hooks or your lures and connect them onto there. I cut mine out. Now I don't cut it to a deep extent. I just cut it out and I saw it down a little bit with the file. You cannot, it's, even if you fold it up, even if you fold it down, it's not going to work. I don't know why Rhino put theirs off to the side. Usually they're right here, right under the rod, I mean the reel action. That way when that line spins, you know, it's not snagging. But off to the side, it's a very bad idea because that line spins and it connects right here and you get a hell of a mess. And literally, when I mean a hell of a mess, you get a hell of a mess. And so that's one item you're going to have to take off that rod or figure out another way to do it. I either put some tape around it if you don't want to cut it. But it is safe to cut. You can see here how I did it. I basically just got some wire snipped it, and I used the file, and then I filed it down a little bit so you don't get a sharp edge on there. But all their rods are that way, and it just doesn't make any sense to me. I would like to seriously see one of their companies use, one of their people from their company use these rods, you know, throughout a couple of hours or maybe even 45, 30 minutes and make a video showing that, you know, their line is not hitting that and snagging up, because if they got some kind of trick to it, I'm more than curious on how it works. But yeah, it's off to the side. So when you get your line, when your line's doing this number, you're going to snag up like so, and it's going to cause you a mess. So just to give you guys a heads up on that. But I mean, that's not really a big deal. And on top of that, I never bring my line, the tip of my line, all the way back down here. You'll see how I run my line. So, you know, I'll run it down. And I want to show you guys another thing. Don't ever run your hooks through your eyelids here, because that can start damaging that plastic within your eyelids. Run it off on the line here. That's how I do mine. So yeah. What was I going to say now? Oh, another thing with the Rhino reel is it's a good reel, but it's not your top of the line reel. For a $40 setup for a rod and reel combo with Rhino, it's really not that bad of a price. You could probably get something a little nicer. The reel does the job. It's not good for casting, you know, lures and stuff like that, because it's just not sturdy, you can see. And I mean, I don't use, like I stated, I don't use high-end expensive fishing stuff, but this is, I just don't like that. You can see it's not sturdy at all. It's really flimsy. So we just use it for casting out, you know, anchovies or live bait and stuff. And it's what my son uses. He does really good on it. I mean, he's even caught a turtle, you know, and pulling in a turtle, it's pretty heavy. So he did a good job. I pulled in some big stripers with this. So it is what it is. But I mean, for the price, you can't go wrong. Rhino, as I stated, Zebco Rhino. Good job on your warranty. I like you guys' product a lot. I mean, I think almost everything I own is Zebco. Pretty much a lot of stuff I own is Zebco and stuff. So a lot of these are Zebco. Genius, Zebco. So, but yeah, I think my next step is trying to get back into bait casting. I had a bait caster, and it got to a point where I just didn't like it. I mean, I've, you know, got backlashed, I got bird's nest. And while trying to be out there and fish, you know, the last thing you want to have to do is trying to fix your line, take out knots, take out backlashes and stuff. And some people can get the hang of it. I just couldn't. I'm old school. I like the spinning reel. So might upgrade eventually. We'll see. But anyways, Rhino, Zebco, thank you guys for your warranty. And as I stated, this is an updated video that Rhino, Zebco Rhino stood by their word with their warranty, and it's highly appreciated. It's pretty cool. So much love and respects. I got a lot of subscribers who want me to get out and do some running gun videos and stuff like that, do some shooting videos, but I don't know, maybe sometime soon I'll get out there. To me right now, I like being around the water. Plus, the price of ammo has just gone up. It's crazy. And the ammo that I do have, I'm pretty much what you consider sitting on it, you know, and just hanging on to it. I haven't really been out buying a bunch of ammo and stuff. There's been a lot of holidays rolling in and kids' birthdays. And speaking of, I'll be in Phoenix, Arizona next weekend at the zoo. I'm taking my son. He's going to be 3 years old now. He's getting old. He's growing so fast, it's crazy. I'm going to take him out to the Phoenix Zoo. So you guys will be seeing some Phoenix Zoo action. And I'm going to try and find some water out there and go do some fishing. So we'll see how that works out. But yeah, you guys, I'll try to get some shooting videos in for you guys. I apologize. But right now, it's just, to me, the season is, fishing. And that's what I'm doing. So I'll try to get out there and do something for you guys. Let me know what you guys want to see. I've been thinking about some maybe, relaxing long-range shooting. Maybe setting up a target out yonder and shooting it with the 243 Weatherby or something like that. I did have a pretty bad accident a while back where one of my fishing trips, I fell off a cliff, busted out my front teeth, and damaged my C4 and C5 vertebrae in my neck. I mean, it's not really taking a bad toll on me. I'm at work. I'm back to work now and all that, but I just don't know the extent of doing, some severe running gun videos on how I'll be able to hold up to that. My little kayaking trip took a pretty bad toll on my back, and I was in a lot of pain the next day. So getting old and falling apart. So stay tuned for some more videos. Much love and respects. God bless you guys. I really thank you guys for your support and your friendship. It really means a lot to me. You guys really made my channel grow. And as I've stated years ago, this channel isn't mine. This channel is yours. So let me know what kind of videos you guys want to see, and I'll try to, do my best to provide those type of videos for you guys. All right? I'm up and out. Peace out, my friends. Shoot straight. Lines tight.